tonight, Clark. Both of these teams, powerhouses in the league.
BA, it doesn't get any better than this when you're talking about two of the top teams in the league squaring off. That's prime time must-see TV.
Now Denver's starting five. Murray and Barton, the guards. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Porter in at the three. Now here's Jokic. Pass to Porter. Clock at 6. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen by Ayton. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Paul. Got a piece of it.
Good defensive instincts there displayed by Gordon. Reading the shooter all the way and timing the rejection perfectly.
On defense, the Nuggets. Booker, the pass to Ayton. And stolen by Jokic. From deep. Ooh, poked away. For three, Booker. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
It's tough to contain Booker on the catch and shoot because of his smooth, quick release. Impressive.
Here's Murray. And it's good. 2 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Crowder. And he drives in. And Crowder with the jam.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Here's Booker. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Crowder. And here's Ayton. Booker for three. Gordon pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here we go, one-on-one. Crowder with it. Checked by Gordon. Booker against Barton. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Uses the glass on the layup.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide-open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Outside Murray. Jokic against Ayton. Porter, the pass to Jokic. It doesn't go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. Bridges down low. Porter's there. The kick out to Paul. Ayton, the screen on Murray. Paul for three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. And there's Murray. That one's good. And the assist by Jokic.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it.
Now here's Bridges. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. The Nuggets trail. There's a minute 40 left in the first. Pass to Gordon. Down low. And then Porter with the dunk.
Hey, get this guy in the dunk contest, Porter Jr., capable of some nasty throwdown.
Booker on the take. And Booker with the jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Jokic with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Jokic against Crowder. Jokic, no good. The Suns leading. For three, Bridges. Gordon against Paul. Knocks it loose. Gordon with a steal. Stolen by Ayton. Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
You know, not every player can make that kind of a pass. I mean, Paul makes it look easy, but it takes really tremendous vision and timing to execute that.
Now here's Murray. Barton outside. And another miss by Denver. Booker against Barton. Outside Paul. From deep. Barton pulls it in. Crowder with a steal. Bridges finds Crowder. Good work defensively by Gordon.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lead.
And so the first quarter is in the books.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Dancer.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Paul with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Up ahead. And Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Loses his grip, planks the lob. For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Over to the wing. Pass to Barton. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
Booker, the pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. Barton with a steal. To the inside. And Gordon with the big finish.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Now here's Paul. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Outside Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches it. Jokic grabs the board. The Nuggets have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter.
Well, you look at Barton's game, and you appreciate how all-around it is. He can stretch the floor. He rebounds both ends of the floor, makes plays for others. He's an X-factor kind of guy for this team.
Gordon on the wing. Pass to Porter. Got a piece of it. Second shot opportunity. And he sinks the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here's Booker. 7 points in the game. Back to Ayton. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Ayton's gotten his second bucket of the game. Well, another thing you like about Barton, Clark, he seems to play with a chip on his shoulder.
Well, it's something, B.A. I mean, when you've got a hunger that's born of wanting to prove yourself, that makes a difference at the highest level. He's succeeded through hard work and persistence, and that's how he plays, and that's how he continues to contribute the way he does.
2 minutes.
Now here's Jokic.
2 minutes.
Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Crowder with it, and Jokic picks him up defensively. Paul shot is off.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Jokic the screen. Gordon the pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Quick reaction that time by Jokic. Very impressive. Good at rolling to the right spot after setting the screen and doing it quickly.
Pass to Ayton. Now here's Booker. He's guarded by Barton. Booker goes in. Back to Ayton. Nice move. And that's 2 points on the layup. Ayton's got 6 points.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Gordon outside. 56 seconds left in the second. Here's Jokic. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Booker attacking. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
His ability to score on the move is part of what makes Booker so dangerous. He's just not a spot-up shooter.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the half. Pass to Barton. Off target at the rim. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Bridges passes to Booker. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 11.
A versatile scorer. At 6'5", Booker has enough size to make plays in the painted area.
Crowder against Murray. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Ayton. For 3, Booker nails it from beyond the arc. And now an 8-point Suns lead.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
And so we've reached the... And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
On the court for Denver, we've got Bryn Forbes. DeMarcus Cousins is out there with Monte Morris. And it's Najee in at the power forward position. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, we know this about Jamal Murray. He is not shy of letting that thing go. He said, quote, anyone that knows me knows this. I'm going to take the last shot. I've always believed that, envisioned that, dreamed that, and practiced that. And I'm going to make it. Guys, there's no denying that confidence.
Well, it serves him well, right, Allie? Thanks for that.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Here's Shamet. Phoenix no good that time either. The Nuggets trail. To the wing on the left. To the left side wing. Here's Najee, defended by Payne. Hauled in by McGee.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
From deep, Johnson gets the 3 to fall. Johnson's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Morris on the wing, defended by Payne. Into the lane. The shot won't fall, and Phoenix will come the other way. And every team looking for bigs who can stretch the floor, Clark. If you were playing today, what kind of three-point shooter you think you'd be?
Well, I wasn't that great back in my career because it wasn't a shot that many teams used a lot, but I would have worked on it to become proficient at it. So I think I would have been a 40% three-point shooter, 35 to 40% given time to work on it, B.A. You adapt to the times, and I was actually already starting to work on my three-point game before my injuries took me out of the league.
Big-time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
The Nuggets have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Morris outside. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. A nice shot by Forbes.
Like the assertiveness, and that comes from having the green light to shoot off the pass. And Forbes, one of the very best shooters off the pass or dribble.
Over to the left wing. Outside Johnson. To the paint. Cousins with the
2 minutes
steal.
remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Stolen. In transition, here come the Suns. And Šarić throws it down.
You know, in close, he's capable of hammering it down, and that's why you got to keep Šarić away from the basket.
Morris against Payne. Pass to Forbes. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Forbes has got 6 points in the quarter.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
McGee finds Payne. Back to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Three-pointer. And another three for Denver.
It's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Payne against Morris. Cousins with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Pulls up for three. And Morris gets the three. And it's now just a 1-point Phoenix lead.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Now here's Johnson. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Jokic is checked in for the Nuggets. Najee. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Ayton with a screen. For three, Booker. Oh, and the jam by Ayton. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Suns on top, leading by a point.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Hall and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. To the inside. Here's Najee. The Suns clear it. Bridges outside. Right wing. Here's Ayton. Crowder inside. That's good from Ayton on the assist from Crowder.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Forbes. They kick it out to Murray. Off the mark there with a 3. The Suns leading. Outside Booker. Now here's Ayton. Back to Booker. Five to shoot. Outside Paul. The Suns need to get off a shot. Pass to Crowder. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Oh, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Denver has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Jokic in the post. He's covered by Ayton. Ayton with the defensive effort.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Crowder, the pass to Bridges. And stolen by Jokic. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
You can tell the moment the pass left his hands, he knew he messed up.
Gordon, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Now Paul. Outside Booker. Pass to Crowder. Gordon with a steal. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Here's Forbes. Over Bridges. Back to Forbes. The shot's good.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes. Spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Here's Bridges. Launches a three. That one doesn't drop. Outside Murray. Crowder with a steal. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where one or two possessions can impact the outcome.
And it's good for two.
Boy, dictating the action. That's what Forbes does here on the drive. And that's what I tell him to keep doing.
It's Booker on the wing. Shoots a fadeaway. Paul passes to Booker. The reverse. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
And it's Murray off the drive. And that one good.
I think when you're guarding Murray, you're always worried about his jump shot, but he's also deadly off the bounce. So pick your poison.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. The Nuggets making a switch here. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Paul for 3 and stolen by Jokic. Paul against Murray. Pass to Barton. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Back to Murray. Jokic a screen to take the lead. Tries again. It falls.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Booker, the pass to Paul. He takes it in. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
That's an example of Chris Paul reading the floor and being aggressive. The defense can't react quick enough, and he gets a trip to the line. He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Outside Murray. Pass to Porter. Left side Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Driving to the basket. Yeah!
Ooh, a clutch bucket. A defensive stop now could be all it takes to clinch the win.
Ball against Murray. Yes!
Paul, so good with the ball. Carves his way inside with such ease and precision. That's what's so marvelous about it.
Crowder with a steal. Pulls it from the corner, and that one drops. And now a 3-point Phoenix lead.
Always one of the league's most accurate jump shooters, Chris.
game where you take the dry eraser and circle it in the training room. You take the permanent marker because you wanted this one. You wanted it to get here sooner. And tonight we're going to see some high-level play against these powerhouse teams.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Conley against Paul, driving the lane. Here's Ayton. Bank shot, no good.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
For 3, Mitchell drains it from beyond the arc.
And this is what makes Mitchell dangerous, his ability to rise up immediately after catching that pass.
Paul passes to Booker. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
This Booker can score when it looks so difficult. What an impact on that end.
No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important, how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
Shot by Crowder, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And here's Conley outside. Tries the spin move. Here's Bogdanovich. Bridges with the board.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Paul.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Nailed from three-point land.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Out to the wing. Ayton wide open.
Yeah, but you have to like the mentality to get inside, even though they're struggling to finish.
Really left alone that time. Mitchell's got a couple of threes now in the first with the jams.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Paul looking around, going inside. Good on the shot.
That's why Chris Paul is so special, is because he can just navigate around pick and rolls, find open areas, and there's just no defense for that.
Mitchell against Booker. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Bridges with the board. Suns trail by 7. Paul dishes to Booker. Back to Paul. Down low. Ayton throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Michael Conley picks one up.
That's with the foul there. Ayton's powerful on the inside. At 7-2, he'll go through you.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Utah. Conley kicks to O'Neal. To the inside. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Pass to Bridges. Lets the 3 fly. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Mikal really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Ayton, and that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Ayton.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Ball against Conley. Feeds it to Gobert. Out to Conley. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Suns. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Stolen by Michael Conley. And now Utah, fast break. Mitchell leading the charge. They get the rebound. The shot misses.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
This is his first trip to the line tonight, and that one falls for Bridges.
A player like Mikal Bridges enjoys the amount of success that he did coming out of college, winning 2 national championships, shines a different light on how he can impact the greater good in the winning environment that you create.
Back to Conley, and taken away by Paul. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Jazz lead by 1. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena.
All right, lookers coming onto the court. Come on, get right. You're your chance.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Phoenix?
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
I'm loving the ping pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. That's the group right now for Utah. Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Paul.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Utah leading.
And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
So it's Utah now. Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. The shot. The Jazz again can't hit it. And Brent with Mikal Bridges' defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players. And he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. 3-pointer. Up again. And it's Bogdanovich on the foul. Bogdanovich has got 8.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. Booker in the post. Covered by Mitchell. Jazz leading by 6. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Spins. The 15-footer from deep. Gobert trying to get open. O'Neal misses. For Phoenix, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Shot by Crowder, no good. The Jazz have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. To the right side. Conley inside the line. Here's Gobert. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Gobert's got his first basket of the night. Suns trail by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Stolen by O'Neal. Conley with it. Out guarded by Crowder. Mitchell wide open. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. He's got 12. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Utah.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up-tempo tonight.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. Off target with the open look. Bridges kicks to Ayton. Ball against Conley. And Ayton throws it down.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Got a piece of it. Conley against Paul. Fires from 14. Conley's shot is off.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
Conley with it, now guarded by Ayton. And slammed down by Gobert.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Paul dishes to Ayton. Back to Paul. On the wing, Bridges. He feeds it to Ayton. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Jazz leading by 7. Conley kicks to O'Neal. Out left to the wing. He dishes it to Mitchell. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Paul grabs the board. Paul's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bridges finds Ayton. Ayton sets the pick for Crowder. And so it's Utah, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Johnson and Jaric are the 3 and the 4. Landry Shamet is out there with Payne, and it's McGee in at the center position. There's the drive, and Whiteside sends it back.
Well, those kind of shots should come with a warning label. Caution, Hassan Whiteside is around. He's simply one of the best shot blockers in the league.
Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
The shot by Saric, no good. Clarkson outside from the arc. Jazz passing it around. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The shot by Saric, no good. And Brent Saric, a guy who's been in and out of the starting lineups his entire career.
It's been nice to see, though, how he accepts the role, because what he has been doing has helped produce the wins. He could play some 4 alongside another big, but he's a 5 that has skill, can pass the ball and can shoot it a little bit, and he's embraced the role of coming off the bench to try to provide some sort of offensive and defensive impact.
Utah leading by 11. Here's Alexander Walker. A three-pointer, no good. And Saric kicks to Shamet. Pascal against Saric. Stolen by Clarkson. It's tipped and taken away by Johnson. And up the court come the Suns on the break.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Clarkson outside. Driving in. Pass to Pascal. Up and in on the way. Pascal's got the lead up to 11 now for the Jazz.
And Matador defense That's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Shoots it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Let me remind the audience, Brent Barry, a winner of 2 titles with the Spurs. Brent, what's the secret sauce to winning a title?
Yeah, honestly, you got to have a superstar. And I was lucky enough to play with the great Hall of Famer Tim Duncan, along with Greg Popovich. You got to have a couple of those guys on your team in order to win a title.
Here's Pascal. And it's Shamet with the rebound. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Payne dishes to Saric. Now here's Payne. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 3 on the clock. And yes, it's good.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Clarkson outside. House the pass to Clarkson. Now Whiteside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on JaVale McGee.
And that's what you want to do with Whiteside, feeding him the ball in the paint where he makes the defense collapse.
And he's good on the second. Suns trail by 8. Shamet with it. On the wing, Johnson. And here is Shamet. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Clarkson up top. He's covered by Shamet. He takes it in. McGee with the block. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Here's Saric, and Whiteside sends it back. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Back to Clarkson. The tray and the jam by Whiteside.
Well, this is why Whiteside has a high percentage in terms of his field goals. Creates a job inside that he can get done.
Payne kicks to Shamet. There's 25 seconds left in the third. Back to Payne. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. McGee's shot is off. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Johnson outside. It could go. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Utah going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game in.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court.
Here now a chance to show you assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the bench. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And Mitchell gets it to go.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
And here's Booker from the arc. Paul connects in the foul line jumper.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Paul. Conley finds Bogdanovich. Bridges with the steal. And Paul with a clear path to the hoop. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Assist goes to
Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
The attention Mikal had on that play helped him out to get that steal.
Conley's shot is off.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Kicks it out to Paul. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Bridges against Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Ayton a screen on Conley. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton dangerous in the pick and roll just because as a big, he can get off of that screen so easily.
The drive by Mitchell. Paul with the steal. Crowder with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Paul passes to Crowder. Bridges for 3. That shot no good. And it's Utah the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. It's good on the putback.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Rejected by Crowder.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
Ball finds Bridges. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 7 points for Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Conley dishes to O'Neal, and it goes down 2 points. And the Jazz lead by 9.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots. He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
For 3, Mitchell. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Bridges inside the 3-point line. Good work there as it goes. And now just a 4-point Jazz lead.
High drama here, guys. I mean, they've managed to get hot just when it looked like this thing was out of reach.
And there's the pass to Mitchell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 7th assist here tonight. Paul kicks to Ayton. Booker outside. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. O'Neal misses. And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. They trail by 7. Booker finds Paul. Buries the long-range jumper.
And CP3 is so good at choosing when he unleashes his 3-point arsenal.
Mitchell outside. Bridges with the steal. Booker the pass to Bridges. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Jazz?
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to O'Neal. Pocket 6. Pulls it from the elbow. And the shot no good. A bit short. On the wing, Bridges. Guarded by O'Neal. The kick out to Crowder. And stolen by Bogdanovich. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Tries the spin move. O'Neal dishes to Mitchell. Launches a 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
From deep. Off on that one. And so it's Utah with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
it's a marquee showdown tonight, Doris. Two of the elite teams in the league.
BA, there are certain regular season games that both players and fans alike will circle the calendar. The fans were fired up. The players were excited at shoot-around. This one we had to watch.
Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the center position.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Oh, swiped away. The three from Mitchell. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic with it. Over Bogdanovic. And it's Jokic missing.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Pass to Conley. Let's go with a three. They grab their own miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Oh, there's the alley. And Gordon with the big finish.
Just put the pass in his vicinity, and Aaron Gordon will take care of the rest.
Conley on the attack. Bogdanovic passes to Conley. Here's the three. Jokic grabs the board.
And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
Now here's Jokic. Off target from outside. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
And Utah has possession with the step back. The drive by Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovic.
See, the combination of size, mobility, athleticism gives Aaron Gordon the necessary attributes to be an excellent defender.
Such a risky pass. Hopefully he thinks twice about attempting that again.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Tries the spin move. Here's O'Neal. Bogdanovic with a screen on Porter. That puts him in the lead. And Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talking. I mean, he loves to challenge people. I mean, does it cross the line at times? Well, it depends on who you're talking to.
Now here's Jokic. Over Gobert. And another miss by Denver.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
Here's Conley. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Sinks it from distance.
Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it.
Pass to Gobert. Bogdanovic against Gordon. Gobert no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And Barton gets it to go.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Now here's Conley. There's a minute 40 left in the first quarter of the game. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 7 so far. And he's going for the oop here. And Gordon with the big finish.
I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. From deep, Conley. That one is off.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Murray passes to Jokic. Inside. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. For 3, O'Neal knocks down the triple. O'Neal's got 6.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Gordon with a screen on Conley. Murray passes to Gordon.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first. Back to Conley. Down low. Gordon with a steal. Throws it up high. And then Porter with the dunk.
Well, as soon as you recognize the size mismatch, you have to attack.
Pass to O'Neal. Barton with a steal. Here we go. Porter, the pass to Barton. Just 3 on the clock. Can't get it to drop. And so it's the Denver Nuggets closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've been a
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
So on the floor for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot.
Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Spins. Conley finds Bogdanovic. Conley with the ball. Checked by Murray. 5 on the clock. Conley goes in. The 3 from Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Mitchell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Doris, you look at the shooting numbers for Conley. He can hurt you from deep and everywhere in between.
Well, it's easy to, quote, get to your spot when you have so many spots on the floor. At the same time, I feel like Conley does such a great job balancing scoring and setting the table for his teammates.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Outside Conley, takes it inside. Shoots from 14, and that one's long.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Takes a step back. Here's Murray. Missed inside. The Jazz have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing 80 games, and they still say it. Brian?
The Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that. Denver in the lead. Here's Gordon on the take. The ball's knocked loose.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Barton.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Barton against Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovic. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
Oh, there's the alley! And Conley grabs the miss. Utah's gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. And it's O'Neal off the drive. Bogdanovic against Gordon. Bogdanovic passes to Mitchell. From the right block, 6 on the shot clock. Bogdanovic, no good.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
The free throw drops from Murray. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Rudy Gobert emphatically finishes that one. Nicely done.
Steps back. Murray against Conley. Tries the spin move. Spins to the rack. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Porter with the steal.
Jealous foul. Rudy Gobert. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for your Nuggets, Will Barton.
And that's good as he hits both shots. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. Conley against Murray. Conley passes to Gobert. Left side Mitchell. The three. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter. Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
Murray against Conley. Drives to the hoop. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Conley's got 5.
Wow, how about the concentration from Mike Conley? Wow, that is big time.
The drive by Murray. Up and over Conley. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And that concludes the first half.
18.
Thanks very much. I'm here with Mike.
Allie, as always, thank you. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. One guy who's been getting it done is Jamal Murray.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
They've got DeMarcus Cousins. Monte Morris is out there with Bryn Forbes. And it's Najee in at the 4 slot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. 4 on the clock. From 20 feet. Unable to get that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. Deflects the pass. Right side Pascal. And no good. His first shot of the night. Missing. Pass to House. Back to Alexander Walker. Here's House. Second chance effort. Kicks it out to Pascal. Cousins with the steal. There's the steal. Clarkson with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. And another miss by Utah. And the Nuggets shooting at a 48% clip from the floor.
Daniel House. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of basketball. Just over a minute played so far. Clarkson against Morris. The 17-footer. And the shot goes. And the Nuggets lead by 11.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Whiteside against Cousins. Here's Pascal. Drills the elbow jumper. Pascal's gotten his first basket of the night.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Here's Morris. The rebound by Whiteside. For Utah, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. And that one's good. Clarkson.
Well, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
Morris outside. From 18 feet away. Offensive rebound. Cousins. Pass to Morris. Three-pointer. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical.
And here's Clarkson. To the middle. Rebound by the Nuggets. On the wing, Forbes. There's the triple. And that comes off the assist by Morris. And it's a 12-point Nugget lead.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Shot from the wing. That one no good. Cousins with it. Now Whiteside defending. Pass to Forbes. Oh, they pick off the pass. In transition, here come the Jazz. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Boy, outstanding pass and execution. They'd love to see Clarkson do that on a consistent basis.
Morris for three. Here's Forbes. There's the three. And Pascal secures it.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
On the wing, Forbes. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Forbes. 5 to shoot. There's a screen. Charity stripe shot. The shot misses. And Utah will come the other way. It's a one-on-one situation. Clarkson, right side. Rebounded by Cousins. Cousins has got 4 rebounds now. Back to Pascal. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Pascal's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
On the attack, Morris drops in the layup for 2.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Morris. Pass to Pascal. And the Jazz tack on 2 more.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Morris outside. Here's Najee from outside the arc. Clarkson grabs a miss. Left side, Pascal. Clarkson outside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Nuggets on top. They're up by 8. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sport. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He is not happy about their perimeter play at either end. They're getting killed with the 3 ball both ways. He said it's a battle they can't lose if they want to come out of here with the win.
And Allie, thanks. So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. Beyond the arc. Drains the triple. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
They keep attacking from the 3-point range here in the second half.
Lets the 3 fly. Gordon pulls it in.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game. This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
For Utah, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. The 3 from Mitchell. Second chance shot. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. The three. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic is...
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
The three from Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one. Pass to Jokic. This one for 3. And again, Denver no good.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Here's O'Neal. Over Morris. Here's Mitchell. And he banks in the layup. Mitchell's got 7 points here in the quarter.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Morris for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Conley. Looking to get back on track. Rebound by the Nuggets. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And there's the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Back to Mitchell. There's the drive. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, the dribble drive game with Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Morris outside. Count it. Morris has got 9 points here in the second half.
An aggressive move. Takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
Wing shot on the way. Misses off the left iron.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And stolen by Gobert. The 3 from Mitchell. That shot is off.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Takes a 3. Three-pointer O'Neal. Knocks it down from distance. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz?
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Substitution for your Nuggets. Michael Porter Jr.
Here's Conley. Great D that time from Murray.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Jokic, no good. On offense, here's Utah. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Pass to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Murray. Back to Gobert. Mitchell finds Gobert. And it's in. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Jokic with a screen on Conley. Murray against Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 12 feet. Misses off the right iron. And they go to the intentional foul.
Jamal Murray. That's his 2nd personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1.
Mike Conley, probably one of the most respected players in the league, and I don't see this guy stopping anytime soon. He brings great effort every single night, plays with a team-minded selflessness, is a big shot maker. This guy has had such a solid, probably underrated career.
Who wants a t-shirt? Who wants a t-shirt?
Here's Mitchell. Oh, couldn't sink it, and we're going to overtime. And Utah calls time here, and we'll be back right after this. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Outside Bogdanovic. To take the lead. Knocks down the long J. Bogdanovic has got his first 3 points of the game.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Murray against Conley. Barton, the pass to Murray. 6 to shoot. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Outside Murray. On the wing, Porter. Fires the 3. He drops it from range.
And just a huge answer right there with a 3 of their own. And the crowd now is in a frenzy.
Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Left side Murray. Pass to Barton. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Releases. Oh, they get a hand on it. Martin against Mitchell. Here's Jokic.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively. That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Jokic with a screen on Conley. Money! And that one brings them within 1.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Bogdanovic finds Conley. Back to Bogdanovic. The kick out to Conley. Pass to Gobert. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Conley against Murray. Over Conley, and stolen by Gobert. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And stolen by Murray. Now a timeout called by Denver. They're down by 1. 1 second left to play in overtime. All right, guys, what do you think?
They've got one last chance to win it. It's got to be a catch and shoot off the inbounds play. They don't have time for a second pass.
Boy, how about the quickness of Mike Conley to get from defensive stand.
Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
this one, Kevin, and that makes it difficult to take anything away defensively. It's going to come down to, can you get a few turnovers and some extra possessions? Whichever team does that, I think, comes out on top.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Now, here's Bridges, following the miss by Jokic. Booker with no one around. No good from outside. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. Bridges with the board.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Bridges with the steal. And the wide open shot from Paul. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
And Murray, here we go. Kicks to Gordon. Here's Jokic. Barton outside. Just 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And again, Denver no good. And here's Phoenix. And stolen by Barton. Paul with the steal. Crowder finds Booker. And Crowder brings it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
Comes up empty down low.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate and embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took. Yeah, you can't forget about the jumping ability of Barton now. I mean, this guy is phenomenal at finishing off these alley-oops.
And here's Booker from the arc. Paul goes in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone, and he's the engine to this whole operation.
Here is Porter, following the basket by Chris Paul. Here's Murray, and it's Ayton with the rebound.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Pass to Booker. On the wing, Bridges.
2 minutes
He
remaining.
kicks to Ayton.
2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Booker. Ayton trying to break free. That's good from Booker on the assist by Ayton.
Not just an outside shooter. Booker is also skilled at getting it done from that area as well.
Murray, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Ayton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Bridges kicks to Ayton. A three-pointer off the mark.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And a wide open look for Porter. And a miss there on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
Deflects the pass. Murray the pass to Jokic. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And the dunk by Booker.
And the intelligence. Love watching Booker operate in these situations. His decision-making has really improved over the years.
Now here's Murray. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Murray's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Bridges. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. The open shot, Paul, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Paul's got 6.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Phoenix ball.
Booker fires from way outside. And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And the wide open shot from Crowder. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Nuggets trail by 8. Now the pass to Jokic. Over Booker. And it's Jokic missing.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Paul dishes to Bridges. Driving the lane. Here's Ayton. The shot missing. And it's Denver the other way. Gordon goes in, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
What a drive to the hoop from Gordon. I mean, he only needs a step or two to take off for those throwdowns.
And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. Arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now. Stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening, and David, thank you very much. And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And it's Murray with the jam.
How about the guard getting up? Jamal Murray flying to the rack.
Booker against Barton. Pulls up Crowder. Gordon with the defensive effort.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Crafty move, and the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down to 7 on the bucket from Barton.
He's capable of hurting you from just about anywhere. Barton has a great offensive repertoire.
2 minutes remaining in the first
To the paint.
2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Ayton. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Need more of this from Jokic. When he's active on defense, he's a capable shot blocker.
Martin with it. He's picked up by Paul. Crowder against Gordon. Here's Murray. Again, the Nuggets score.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Paul looking over the floor. Booker outside. Shot clock at 5. Bridges right side. Over Porter. Porter with a block.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 5. Jokic against Ayton. Here's Gordon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
You know, you got to keep your feet if you're the defense, because once Gordon gets you off balance, he just goes right into the contact.
And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics, but at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
With 3, Booker. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Nuggets now on offense. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Cousins. Out to Morris. Fires the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Morris has got it all tied up now for the Nuggets.
A very capable passer. DeMarcus Cousins does a solid job recognizing where to go with the ball.
Bridges, no one around him. Good on the three-point shot. Bridges has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Suns.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And that'll do it for the
24.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
27.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the Nuggets, we've got Monte Morris, and it's Cousins in at the 5 spot. Here's Morris. No good that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. Saric outside. Shoots over Cousins. And McGee kicks to Payne. And the NBA shifting the rules. We're seeing record-setting scoring, but Clark, some think the officiating has shifted too far in the offense's favor. What do you think?
Well, I can certainly understand that sentiment, Kevin. It has created a circumstance where the offense does have the upper hand. That's always been the case, but it's tilted more so that way. But I think it's good for the game. Basketball is a contact game, but it's not a wrestling match. So I don't have a problem with the way the game is officiated as it is right now.
Out to Morris. This one for 3. It's good from long range. Morris has got 6.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Going inside. Pass to Payne. Back to Shamet. Three-pointer. Cousins pulls it in.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Najee, no good. The Suns leading. Payne kicks to Shamet. Passes it to McGee. Johnson down low, covered by Morris. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Najee. A miss that time would have put him up.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, year after year, Shamet provides sharp passing and knockdown shooting. He's tremendous in the clutch. You know, I think his teammates and coaches trust him to make the right play at crunch time.
And at the defensive end of the floor, Shamet has found his groove.
And, you know, Greg, sometimes defense is really about confidence, want to, and just getting stronger as a pro. And that's what's happened for Shamet. He uses anticipation and added strength to be very effective defensively.
Sharks looking around. Johnson outside. Now, here's Shamet. He's covered closely. George, that's good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Spins. There's the drive. Forbes hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Forbes has got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, Forbes showing you some quick-footedness there. Nice instincts.
Kane with it. He's against Morris. Johnson goes in. And the rejection by Cousins. For the lead. And again, Denver with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
McGee's shot is off. And Morris has got the ball here for the Nuggets. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. When you've got the Joker, you have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David, thanks. They are for real. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Suns trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Payne passes to Shamet. And there's the drive. Makes it off the glass. Shamet's got 4 points this quarter.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And here are the Nuggets now on the court for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Murray outside. And then Murray with the jam.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
And that one's good. Barton
not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
The kick out to Porter. Back to Murray. Inside and stolen by Booker. Out to the wing. Ayton wide open. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
I do love the confidence. And Ayton knows he must continue to hone his jumper, especially shooting it off the catch.
And it's Murray penetrating.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter it.
I really like that he didn't shy away from the contact at all. I mean, he was determined to get to the basket no matter who was offering the resistance.
And so Murray nails both of them.
And guys, if the defense pays too much attention to Murray as a scorer, he can find his teammates with the pass.
And you know what, Greg? That surprised me. Watching him just the 1 year in Kentucky, I didn't know he had that in his package. But he's a terrific passer. And you're right, his feel for the game is outstanding.
Jokic kicks to Murray. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. To the middle and taken away by Paul. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Whenever CP3 gets his hands on the ball, you know he's going to turn it up court right away. He loves initiating the break.
Murray against Paul. Murray the pass to Barton. Here's Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. Porter finds Gordon from outside the arc. Rebound by the Suns. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Ayton dishes to Crowder. And here's Booker from the arc. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Inside, here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
Paul kicks to Ayton. On the wing, Booker. Paul outside. For Murray. Here's Ayton. Nice D from Porter. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Murray looking around. That shot missing, and Phoenix will come the other way.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. It has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Pass to Barton. 43 seconds left in the 4th quarter. For 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Booker with it. Now defended by Jokic. Martin with it. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Outside Porter. Murray for 3. Got a hand on it. Porter with the steal. From deep 3-point range. That one no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
team can get a string of stops and can go on a run and limit their turnovers. Because, BA, we both know these teams can pour it in.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Now here's Mitchell, and Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Gobert finds Mitchell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his second personal.
And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, and baseball, BA, was Donovan's sport growing up. But a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
From deep, Conley hits the trifecta.
Mike Conley makes just enough of these to keep the defense honest.
Paul passes to Crowder. The kick out to Paul. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Amongst the best point guards in the history of our great game. Chris Paul has changed the culture of a few franchises. CP3 is a flat-out winner. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Pass to Mitchell. Spins. From deep 3-point range. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Crowder. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Here's Gobert. Pass to Bogdanovic. Just 5 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Conley, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Conley against Paul. For 3, Booker. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Utah has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. And it's Mitchell, the miss. Paul against Mitchell. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Back to Crowder. Outside Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Crowder. The Suns need to get off a shot. Booker for 3. And the Suns miss again. Utah leading. Here's O'Neal. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but their fantastic pass.
Booker, the pass to Bridges. Here's Ayton to the wing, right side. Here's a 3 from Paul, and it's Gobert with a rebound.
Oh my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Outside Paul. To the inside. For 3. On target from range. Paul's got 5.
And finally, a made shot. They look a little relieved after that one.
Mitchell against Bridges. O'Neal on the wing. Back to Conley. Tries the spin move. Pass to Gobert. Paul with a steal. And they're on the break. Booker with it. He's picked up by Conley. Booker can't get it to go. For Utah, they've gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Back to Mitchell. Picked by Gobert. Down low. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
I like whenever Gobert takes initiative and tries to score, because sometimes it forces the defense to foul him.
There's 47 seconds left in the opening quarter. For three, Booker. Rebounded by the Jazz.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Pass to Bridges from behind the arc. The shot off that time. So Utah will take it the other way.
Chris Paul. That's his first personal foul. 15 foul.
Free throw drops for Conley.
The fourth pick in the 2011 draft, it took getting stronger and improving the shot to make Conley one of the better all-around guards in the game.
Ayton, a screen on Conley. Paul passes to Ayton. Tipped away. Stolen by Conley. Here's the break. The three from Mitchell. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Love the high activity of Conley on defense, keeping his arms moving all the time to create problems for the opposition.
Paul for 3. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Paul's got 8 points. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer. All right,
and for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
It looks like they're ready to run today, fellas. They keep getting out on the break whenever they can.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Now here's Gobert. Knocked loose. Paul with a steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 5 to the paint. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And when Gobert cuts like that, it's over for the defense. For a big man, his mobility is unreal.
Out to the right wing. Ayton passes to Bridges. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And the Jazz pushing it up now. The shot by Conley, no good. To the left wing, back to Booker. Ayton into the lane, inside. That's good from Paul. On the assist by Ayton. Paul's got 10 points in the game.
Agile move by CP3, navigating the contact and getting his shot.
Pass to Conley. The 3 is up. To the middle. Gobert inside. He's covered by Ayton. It's Booker on the wing. He launches a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
The quickness of Chris Paul isn't limited to just his offense. He is an amazing defender who can really rack up the steals.
Here's Mitchell. And he can't get that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. The Suns have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And Crowder with the jam.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
Conley against Paul. Stolen by Ayton. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Paul's got space. And it's Phoenix with another. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
I also like what they've done on the fast break in their first half tonight. They're taking it to them.
Here's Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Another shot. Shot clock at 5. And the jumper falls for him. He's got 7.
If he keeps knocking down that shot, Donovan Mitchell is poised to be a dominant player for years to come.
Booker finds Crowder. Going inside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Mitchell. Uses the glass on the layup. And now a 3-point Utah lead.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Booker. It's blocked by Gobert. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. We've got 1:08 left in the first half. Paul drives in. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
What an opportunity for Chris Paul to drive the basketball. He sees an opening and cuts inside.
Conley with the ball, and it's Paul picking him up. Pass to Mitchell, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Here's O'Neal. Clock at 6. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. And Bridges, here we go. Crowder outside. 4-3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Driving in. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Conley's got 7 points in the game.
You know, he called his number that time. Mike Conley picking apart the defense off the pick and roll.
Ball drives in. Here's Ayton. Deflected. Stolen by Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it.
And a pretty tight... And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Chris Paul having a dominant impact in this game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
JaVale McGee out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Cam Payne. Then it's Cameron Johnson. And it's Shamet in at the 2. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Payne, pass to Johnson. Craig with it. Back to Johnson. Craig against Pascal. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Back to Pascal. Craig with a steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Johnson. Craig tried to tip it in. Couldn't get it. And Clarkson, here we go. Whiteside. Hauled in by McGee. Craig passes to Payne. Here's Shamet. Back to Payne. Down low. Here's Craig. Pass to McGee. Now Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Craig attacking. Second chance effort. McGee with it. Outside Craig. Back to McGee. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Out left to the wing. Pass to House. To the paint. Here's Whiteside. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Suns have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Here's McGee. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
His first personal foul.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Unfortunate that he missed one, but he still hit a crucial point there to help get his team the lead.
The Suns leading. Pass to Craig. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside Payne. Here's Shamet. Drills it from deep. Shamet's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
The coaching staff encourages Shamet to take these shots. It's what he's out there to do.
Pass to House. And here's Whiteside. Covered by McGee. Whiteside can't get it to go.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
The 3 from Craig. Rebound, Utah.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Here's House. To the left wing. Haskell from outside. House misses. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. And the basket by Shamet. Shamet's got 6 in the quarter.
If you're the D, you gotta chase Shamet off the perimeter. He's too dangerous from outside the arc.
Clarkson for 3. Here's Whiteside. Shoots over McGee. Nice shot by Whiteside.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. From outside, off the mark. Phoenix has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Fires for 3. Stolen by Whiteside. Here's House, covered by McGee. Spins. On the wing, Clarkson. Pass to House. Over to the left wing. Misses the 3. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the Suns miss again. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Torrey Craig. That's his first foul. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution for your
Utah trailing here.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Plenty of space. That's good from Paul. On the assist by Bridges. Bridges has got 3 assists tonight.
Always great to see Paul dialed in on offense, really making an effort to lift his team.
Nice shot by Whiteside.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. The shot by Conley, no good. And the Suns shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Booker can't get it to go. And for the Jazz, they're shooting only 36% so far in this game. Stolen by Ayton. Crowder with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Right side Booker. The 3 is up. Sinks the tray. And the Suns lead by 8. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Phoenix.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
They've also generated a lot of points off turnovers over the course of the game tonight.
Lets it go from deep. Here's Ayton. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. And now a 10-point Suns lead.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Back to Mitchell. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. It's Booker on the wing. Ayton with a screen from outside the arc. Booker can't get it to go.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Bogdanovich from long range. Sinks it from distance. Bogdanovich has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Ball from deep three-point land. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Conley against Paul. Crowder with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Pass to Paul. And the Suns miss again. The Jazz have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Bogdanovich with a screen on Booker. Stolen by Booker. No good that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. Now here's Gobert. Here's Conley on the take. Banked it in off the glass.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. For 3, Booker. Good chance here for Crowder. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got his 3rd assist of the night. Outside Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovich. Elbow shot. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. 3-pointer, Bridges. Ayton finds Paul. To the inside. Left side Conley. Down low. Stolen by Ayton. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Paul with a steal. 3-pointer, Bridges. Drops in the 3. And the Suns lead by 10.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
No one covering.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Now Booker. And here's Ayton. Just 5 to shoot. Paul for 3. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
Outside for Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
O'Neal on the wing. This one for 3. Here's Gobert. The rebound by Bridges. Outside Booker. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Mitchell. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
On the catch and shoot, Donovan Mitchell looks automatic. He gets his shot up quickly.
So the Suns win it. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job.
defense, and that's why league-wise to rise.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the 1.
And the effort offensively from Jamal pays off that time.
Conley the pass to O'Neal. And Gobert gets to Conley. Back to Gobert. And it's sent back by Jokic. And he gets it back. Clock at 4. A 3 from Bogdanovich. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. And it's Gordon missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Here's Denver now. Murray with it. Lob pass to Gordon. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Mitchell outside. Nice ball movement by Utah. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. From downtown. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Shots good by Mitchell.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Here's Murray. The Nuggets with another miss.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Fourth selection back in the 07 draft. Conley has been a reliable guard for many years.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
For Denver, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Murray finds Barton. Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Murray sets a screen for Jokic. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. The kick out to Barton. Just 3 to shoot. Top of the key. Rebound, Utah.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Murray against Conley. Shot to stop the run, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And there's a swagger to Murray's play, especially in big moments.
When you think about his performance in the bubble when he was in Orlando, just propelling Denver through those series with otherworldly plays and just making shot after shot in the biggest moments. He'll shoot you into a game. Sometimes he'll shoot you out of it, but he's going to come at you every night.
Jokic with the steal. Murray outside. The kick out to Porter. Pass to Jokic. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. To the paint. Got a piece of it. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Bogdanovich with the screen. Here's Mitchell. Gordon with the defensive effort. The Nuggets have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And he lobs it up. Barton, no luck. For Utah, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Murray with it. Conley picks him up and stolen by Bogdanovich. And now Utah, fast break. Mitchell wide open. The Jazz again can't hit it. O'Neal against Barton. The shake. That's good from Porter on the assist by Barton.
And Porter's height and length around the basket is going to help him create opportunities to score.
Conley finds Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. From the arc. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Murray scanning the floor. Gordon with the screen for Murray. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. He can't get it to go. For three, Mitchell, and he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Jazz out in front, lead.
Your Jazz Dancers. All right.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Taking a look at the Nuggets. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. It's deflected. Gordon inside. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Lob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shoots over Barton, and it comes off the front of the rim.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
Bogdanovich wide open. And here's Conley outside. Down low. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. He's looking for Porter and finds him. Back to Murray. Lob pass to Gordon. Stolen by O'Neal. A solo fast break. Here's Bogdanovich. And he misses the fast break layup.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
And the basket is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Mitchell gets to Conley, tries the spin move. On the pass to Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Shot clock at 2. Fires for 3. And with that, the Denver lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Mitchell. Well, they say great offense beats great defense, Brett. That never seemed truer than in today's NBA.
There's a much stronger connection between a team's offensive rating and their win percentage. And what's been incredible, Kevin, over the past couple seasons, that we have seen historic offenses. I mean, 2 years ago, the Dallas Mavericks had the best offense the league had ever seen. And last year, 5 teams were better than that Mavs team 2 years ago. So the analytics and the 3-ball, those have certainly changed the way that teams are attacking and scoring the basketball with the type of efficiency and impact they have in the past couple seasons.
Pass to Jokic.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Kicks it to Murray. Back to Jokic. Pass to Murray. Floats it up for Jokic. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Here's O'Neal. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Barton passes to Gordon. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Mitchell with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Mitchell kicks to Conley. A 3. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket for Mitchell. Mitchell's got 11 points. Now, here's Jokic. He has 7. There's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Stops. Pops. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Jokic using all 7 feet there. Good effort by the center.
Here's Conley. And Utah again with the bucket.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
No, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
Here's Murray. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. Mitchell outside. Spins. And stolen by Barton. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nuggets lead by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third. If you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
They've got Clarkson. Whiteside is out there with Eric Pascal. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go. And more, you're seeing Pascal act as an initiator. Could be viewed as a point forward at times.
He has an interesting game, GA, where offensively he can get his shot off. He's springy off the floor, and he can cause some mismatches with a little bit of his quickness and that shooting ability. Just adding to that skill set and getting more comfortable with the NBA game. No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Clarkson on the wing. Nice D from Cousins. The Nuggets leading by 3. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Nugget shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. There's the triple. That one's not going to go. So Utah will take it the other way. Here is House. He's guarded by Cousins. Alexander Walker passes to House. Jazz passing it around. 6 to shoot. Stolen. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Out to Morris. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Jazz trail by 5. Here's Alexander Walker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Another miss by Utah. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Alexander Walker passes to Pascal. Clarkson kicks to Pascal. Will it go? Into the lane. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Alexander Walker. Back to Whiteside. Tries again. No good that time. Now Denver takes it the other way. Floats it up for Cousins. Rebound collected by Clarkson.
And that would have been a spectacular alley-oop. Really difficult to get the timing right on those long ones.
Well, he played a seamless first half, but in the second half, some poor decisions right here. He continues to throw the ball away.
1:57 left to play in the third. Right side a screen. Alexander Walker passes to Pascal. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Pascal's got 5 points in the quarter.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
The pass to Najee. Back to Morris. On the money with the shot from the left block. Morris has got the lead up to 7 now for the Nuggets.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Here's Alexander Walker and the jam by Whiteside.
Well, I would say that's as high percentage as you're going to get from Hassan Whiteside. He really takes off on those dunks.
1:07 left to play here in the third. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Here's Najee.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Alexander Walker. No points in the game yet for him. Right side a screen. Three-pointer. Pascal finds Whiteside. 5 on the clock. Clarkson with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Denver ball.
Denver leading by 7. Pulls it up. 23 seconds left in the third. Lets it go from deep. The offensive rebound. And he gets the bucket. And now it's a 9-point Nugget lead.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Clarkson for 3. Second shot opportunity. Here's Alexander Walker. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Denver ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're deep.
Your chance, Denver. Come on, fans.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Nuggets shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So out there for the Nuggets right now, we've got DeMarcus Cousins. It's Najee in at the 4 slot. Here is Forbes, over by Conley. Here's Morris. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Morris has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Nuggets. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Conley finds Mitchell, tries the spin move. Back to Conley. The 3. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
O'Neal inside. He's against Morris. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
That's his first
That's
foul.
His first personal foul. In for the Nuggets, Nikola Jokic, Aaron Gordon.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Jokic against Gobert. Fades away. Rebound, Utah.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Another miss by Utah. Denver leading by 11. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Mitchell right side. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Morris with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Into the lineup for the Nuggets.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now.
Will Barton. Jamal Murray.
Now, Jokic fires from the wing. And it's Gordon missing.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Passes it to O'Neal. Jokic with the steal. On the wing, Porter. Back to Murray. Denver passing it around. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Now Conley. He's covered by Murray. And stolen by Murray. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Murray with the ball. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Denver.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
Mitchell right side. Back to Conley. Trying to get something going, and that one good.
And this is Conley's game. Just terrific with that mid-range. The D has to be much more concerned.
Martin the bounce pass. Conley against Murray. On the top of the key. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Mitchell kicks to Conley. To the inside. Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. Bogdanovich dishes to O'Neal. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 5. Launches it. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic just got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Knocked away and stolen by Bogdanovich. The tray. Bogdanovich with the screen. And O'Neal gets it to go.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Jokic against Gobert. From 15 feet away, Jokic, no good. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Conley for 3. Here's Gobert. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. From deep. The shot, no good. And the Nuggets going the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Denver now. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. And here is Murray. So we see Denver get the win here. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Wilt.